Hey guys, welcome to today's stream. So Jaegar will be joining us very shortly, but for the time being, you're going to have to put up with me. Hello, chosen futurist. Welcome. Welcome, Ironic. This could be a little more centered. Welcome. Alright, so today we're finishing up tying up all the loose ends on what we started last stream. There's a lot of just little things to finish up, as well as Jaegar will be finishing the storage system needed for our end quests, or for the for the quests before they go live. So hopefully by the end of tonight everything should be ready for the next patch. If not, just waiting on one or two small things. So it should be going live soon. Game update tonight. There might be. It'll either be tonight, or we might just be like ready to test it tonight and maybe put it on the test realm if people wanted to, to check it out before it went live. We haven't been utilizing the test realm for as long as we could. The music sounds far away again, going through your mic, I think. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, right. So... that better? Okay. Yeah, it's because it was going through the other monitor. Sorry. Let me just raise the volume on this monitor. Much better. Okay, glad you can hear that. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're tying up loose ends today, and we're going to start with a few, gaps that we had. So, basically, flour is not supposed to use a spinning wheel when you go from wheat to flour. You need some sort of mill, not just a spinning wheel. But I used it out of convenience last time. As well as we have this, buckets of water concept for making the dough, but we don't actually have a way to fill up the buckets with water. So today we asked our Discord if anybody could help out with some sprites, and Francisco pulled through. So we're going to use those to make the world objects that were lacking from last stream. Oh, and I missed, hello, pasta. Welcome. Anyway, so yes, let's start with some of these pieces that Francisco gave us. So open the link. Just got to save the images. We'll load them in. Actually, I don't even have to load these in GIMP. I think these are totally right. These are the size we want. Nice. So I'm just going to save them to the right directory. Bring up some code. So how's everyone's day going? You can't see. I'm just going through these directories trying to find the right place to put it. There we go. World object parts. So this is the well. Guess it'll be a new type. New type of thing. Well. It's alright. Staying warm, says Ironic. Welcome, welcome. Alright, and Jaegar is calling. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
We are on stream.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
I just got in. My computer restarted, so I'm still loading stuff up, but...
Well, welcome home.
Thank you. I keep going to the main page on Twitch and it just starts playing music for me. Or people. It's only one Twitch stream I watch.
Oh yeah.
It's my own!
That's how I feel. 99% of my Twitch stream, or Twitch time, is just watching our VODs.
Yeah.
Put it up.
Much.
Listen to what we said before, so we can stay true to our promises.
Nice. We've got 3 people who exclusively watch Guilds of Gods.
Oh yeah.
You, me, and Ironic.
Oh yeah. Welcome. We got other people here.
In Twitch, is it pronounced Aeronic, or is it?
You know, I asked him this before. I think it's ironic, but let's double check because I've been wrong about this before.
So I'm beating it with a dead horse, then am I? Beating a dead horse. Beating. Beating with a dead horse.
Oh yeah. Air on ick. Sounds good.
Okay, we can do that.
Air on ick. It's snowing for the first time in 3 years. Ooh. I could go for a snow day right now.
Who said that?
Pasta, which I don't want to be wrong, but for some reason I think is Francisco. I feel like I've guessed that before and then I didn't get an answer. So.
In Discord, I didn't see that.
No, in Twitch.
Oh, I didn't see it come up. Maybe I was late to the message.
He is Francisco. Yes, that is Francisco. Nice.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Welcome. Remember saying that? I think we've clarified that like the first time you were on, but then like last time I said it and no one said anything, and I was like, I'm just gonna assume I was right. Otherwise, this is not good. Giving false credit. Oh yeah, so I just saved the images. So I'm just adding the new world objects, the mill and the well.
Cool. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to redo the state for the new state system.
Yeah, redo that quest state a bit.
Yeah. But...
yeah, it won't be too bad. Is that done, or how far along is it?
I kind of started the interface, and that's about as far as I got. I think I did parts of the UI for it as well. What was I gonna say? Forgot.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember where
Okay.
Pixie.js. This is the file. Sorry, I was trying to find the file that had all the... when you had a new folder of world objects. I could not find it, but here we go. World. I was a bit distracted. Mill. So it'll be mill, or world object, mills. And then wells, add world object wells. We don't add new types of world objects often. I feel like every time I forget, and then when I remember, it's very easy. Make a new folder. Oop. Wrong thing. Your mic is a little bit quiet. Let's take a look. Don't know what to do other than bring it closer because it's at max. See if that's better. Hope the clicking isn't louder though. I think I normally elevate it. That's what I do. Is that any better? Jaegar's stumbling around or something.
Alright.
No, ironic is... I don't know, he's joking that you're stumbling around.
Oh.
I don't know, there was a big noise that came out of the speaker.
Whoops. Yeah, I was checking out some stuff.
I see. Oop, not leg part, no. So now we get that in there. Alright, 1 second, guys. Yeah, 1 second, guys.
Suspense.
Suspense. 1 second has passed. What now? Okay, we're back. That's what's now. Okay, alright, so let's get to this. So now that we have that set up, let's compile. We did the first one here. I thought we did. I think I got mixed up here with the settings. There we go. Mill JSON. Save it. Now we got them. So let's do the same thing with wells. Well.json. So apply that. Oop. Compile it. Nice. So add these as models so the game knows how to read these files. Oh, they're actually named improperly. Shoot. It's supposed to be world object wells and world object wells. Oh, world objects plural. Sorry, I don't add like a new type of object this often, so the exact formatting here, I don't remember. I have to like double check it. Right now, the game will know how to use them. Let's do that to wells. Then we gotta rename the mill here for the same reason. World objects mills. World object mills. I should have just, I misguessed it when I was using the compile tool. That's why I had to do it manually there. Oops. One of those I didn't make plural. This one. Alright, let's add these as 2 new world objects. So what are they most similar to? We'll go through a getter anyway. Get world object well, which will take an ID. It'll take a name, and it'll take, I guess, which index for 1, so we can have more wells in the future. And then we'll do the same thing with mill. Goes to ID 89. And it'll be mill. So let's go to the getter here for the model. Yeah, the model getter. Where is it? Or world object getter, I mean. Sure, we can put it at the top here. Oop. Function, so it takes a ID, a name, and a sprite index. Alright. So let's copy a fish camp just so we can figure out what we need for this. So we have actions, and there are use actions.
What are you working on right now?
I'm adding mills, like the, yeah, I'm just adding the mill, actually the well first, and then the mill.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't think we did that. It was, we used that one with the name well, passing in 1. ID, name, description, a water well. You could, I guess, yeah. Water can be, I guess you can get water from here. You can get water from here. It's good enough for now.
Tool, make it a bucket.
Bucket.
Item
Okay.
name detail. Yeah.
Bucket. Does it need any? It doesn't need any skill, right? Not even like a level
No.
1 use. It's literally just item detail. Oh god, I need a new laptop. It just disconnected again, so I lost Twitch chat and Discord. I mean, I have Discord on this monitor, but
Are you streaming on your laptop?
no, I'm not. Doesn't matter. I just use it as my other monitor, like the one that I know I'm never gonna touch. So just don't have Twitch chat in front of me right now.
Don't you have some insurance on that? Or, yeah, I guess insurance? Apple Care? Or is that expired now?
Probably expired. It was refurbished like 3 years ago. But yeah, I should look into it. Maybe. I don't know if they have great warranties or anything.
Right.
Okay, what's the difference between actions and use actions again?
A use action is when you use an item on...
Right, okay. So it'd be like,
So that's what you want.
I'd want probably both, right? Like one use action for bucket onto it, and then another right click action to just fill buckets if you had like an inventory full.
Well, a single use on it will just fill it, like you could just make it do the same thing.
True.
So it's what you want to do, I guess. Because there's no real reason to do both. If you have a right click action, then it's pretty clear.
Yeah. I guess the one thing, it seems when we've talked with chat at times about stuff, they seem to prefer the right click action because then it's obvious. You know, you don't have to like ask. But I guess that's the whole point of this. Never mind. That's what this item detail is for, right? To say you can use a bucket
also
on this.
it's like kind of meant to be like a, if we just tell you what you can do everything with the game, like it's,
Yeah.
like there should be a bit of a crafting
Yeah, that's true.
assumption, guess. Like it's, yeah, I don't know.
That's fair. Alright, we'll stick with just one of them for now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find an interface ID to hijack, but it'll be bucket.
So I don't know if you have time on stream tonight, but the trees are hooked up to be, they're already 4-piece models.
For swaying?
Yeah, and they just need an animation.
Yeah, okay. Do we have idle as like an animation message? Or I guess that's not where you'd want the animation to be, right? Like I was thinking like the model's animation, but that needs like a message to be sent.
Right. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Where would you like to get that? Because that's just like an idle one, right? Like it's literally, it wouldn't even have to be restricted to 500 milliseconds. It's just somewhere make a loop. Whatever animation you want.
Yeah. I'll take a look and see what it takes.
Okay.
But I'm fairly sure.
Alright, so empty bucket. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab this ID. So we need that ID. So build step type. What are we doing? Right. Has inventory item rams is an array. Forget if it has to be an array or an array of arrays. Just one. Okay. So this many of that. So if you have one, if you have a bucket, my laptop came back online and then it's already disconnected. This is just sad. If you have inventory item, remove the item, then give inventory item bucket of water. Pass, then we repeat. What was it? And then repeat step list. Step result and action. So as long as you have a bucket, just keep repeating and fill it up. I think that's right.
I use something. I use a flag now that's just repeat action. Just because it allows it to reset the timer and it's a little more clear, I guess.
Is that like its own step repeat action, or?
Yeah, just Control F in this file for flags.
And that just means do the whatever steps is, just keep doing it as long as it doesn't fail, or?
As long as there's never an end action forced.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, no, that's concise. I like that.
It's good if you need you're never really gonna have many fail cases, I guess.
Yeah, like have a bucket, remove the bucket, give you a bucket of water, repeat. Like
yeah, like the only thing is, you probably want to add to the has an item on fail to end action.
Okay. So you do need a fail case when you use that repeat, though? Is that what you mean then?
Just because you want to exit it anyways.
Okay. Step result pass. result, end action. Or I guess it's step result fail.
Yeah.
Step result pass. It's step result. Next step.
You don't need a step result pass. It will just set a default, which is next step.
Okay. Sounds good.
You actually, now that I said that, you might not even need the end action. Sorry, but
Okay.
Yeah, the default is for fail is end action, and then default pass is next step.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Do you have a second monitor?
I do. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. I do too, and it's still not enough, especially when.
Well, actually, this is like I started it and I felt so underprepared because not only is my laptop having issues, I normally have a second monitor plugged into the laptop, so I have 4 monitors when we stream, and now I'm on 2, so I feel claustrophobic here.
Wouldn't 4 monitors make you feel more claustrophobic? I feel like.
But it's like you're sprawling, you know, in a claustrophobic way. Like if you had a coffin that was perfectly sized to your body.
Okay. Yeah, like it's like the testers at work. Like they're surrounded with at least 4 monitors, and it's like a 180-degree circle around them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Mike at work has an ultra wide monitor, and I forget I don't know I forget the exact specs, but it's like way too wide. It's like 3 monitors perfectly curved, and he's trying to convince the boss to give him a second one so he can stack it vertically. So it'd be like 6 monitors just curved around you.
That'd be pretty nice. I'd be okay with that. Info on the wells and mills. The wells and mills are pretty well the wells will be just for getting buckets to fill buckets of water, and then the mills will be for grinding grain into flour. So they'll be for cooking ingredients. We could do something kind of fun with wells, I guess.
Let you use coins on them.
Yeah.
Make a little chat box appears, you make a wish, and all it does is it doesn't do anything with the chat box. It just goes
We could track how many coins are dropped in the well too, because there's server data which is persistent.
That's interesting.
That'd be kind of fun.
Examine the well. I count 12,000 gold coins down here.
Just to see a global number climb. A literal gold thing, yeah.
Exactly. Fish eels. Ooh. Eels from wells.
That'd be interesting. Like a fishing spot.
That would be interesting. Like you just fish in the well.
It'd be a little overpowered. It's just in any town pretty much.
What if you could fish in the town well and scoop gold coins out? But if a guard sees you, they smack you.
They throw you down there. And then every place we put a well, it's actually a dungeon underneath or a basement you have to get out of. You have to fight the one rat for a 1 in 100 chance to teleport out.
I like it. Okay.
It's kind of fun.
Alright, so this is similar to the spinning wheel.
What are you supposed to do in the goblin latrine, Aranik? I mean, look for a key. Sure.
Yeah.
Be in Discord.
Sounds good. Lots and lots of Febreze.
The quest is mint leaves around the town and picking up and like going down there and just throwing it down there? Why wouldn't you just throw it from the top though? Why do you have to climb down?
For the plot.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, you're right.
So I guess this is just spinning wheel. There we go. So this just isn't a getter. That's why.
So we can almost do swaying trees, I think.
Nice. Yeah, if we finish up here, I'd be down to see if we could start him or get him done. I think Aaronic was the one who, what was it? He mentioned wanting animated grass, I think it was. Like one day it'd be nice to have like animated ground and stuff. I've kind of like that, just the idea of like everything's just like animated. The dream.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it'd be nice.
Yeah.
We could do the water pretty easily if we just all made it follow the same tile. Like, they were consistent with each other.
What if we just swapped out sprite sheets and we had like 4 different versions of the sprite sheets and all the ground tiles were like animated together?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, that is what you meant. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be cool.
Because right now, actually, water tiles are like added to the texture as they're loaded, so they could be just separated out when you compile the map, and then we'll just put a base background texture of water.
Sounds good.
And that might make it run a little faster, actually. If you're on the shore.
Rock. Sprite. Right, it's not well, it's world objects. Wells. World object. Mills. Never mind. Asset sprite. Wells, well. World object mills. Mill. Sprite index. Sprite index. So I gotta add a new interface. Similar to this. What verb would you say a mill does? You know? Like a spinning wheel spins. Does a mill grind?
Yeah.
Grind, okay. 59. So 059. Let's get back to where we were. 059. No use actions. I think that's an unused variable. I'm just going to get rid of it and we'll see. Oh, it's used there. Let's use it. Okay. Mill for grinding grains and wheat. Never mind. Let's make that an array again. We don't want to do that. Okay, so this will be good. That means there is no use wheat. That one's just a use. Okay. So let's copy this over to the client or to the server now. Fishing camp, bam. Alright, that looks good. So now we go to the interface. I'm just going to copy over from the client to the server what we just did. Okay, so go to world object and add our well and mill. Okay, now before we forget, we need to go to the spinning one, the shoot, what's it called? Spinning wheel, that's it. We need to take away whichever one of these goes to spin wheat, because that is no longer on that object. So what is ID 262? Spin wheat into flour, and then 266 is wool to yarn. So we'll keep spinning wool, but let's get rid of that. So do it on this one too. Add spin straw into gold. That's an idea.
It's what you use for necklaces only.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding.
Get them.
Be an interesting addition.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm just changing both of that on the client and server. Now, I believe the game will support these two things. So let's add them to the map. And oh, there's my meme I was making. Now GitHub sucks.
Don't expose your memes.
Can't expose my memes. It was when Donald made a full Carbon Alchemist joke. Oh no, my memes. Yeah, I was like, I can take that character and put carbon up his arm. I can do this.
That's pretty good.
I got the reference. I can meme it. Okay, so we're in items. No, not items. What am I thinking? World objects. Here we go. So there's wheat. So now we are adding wells and then mills. Right, and well. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Alright. Ooh. These. That well is pretty... What's the word? Spacious. But it's good. I like it. Honestly, I really like it. It looks really good. Comparing it to the rock above it. Looking good. Okay, so let's export these so that in our tiled map editor we now have these new objects to place. Bam! So before we forget, we always gotta start the things that have walls by adding them to the world objects that block layer. Because otherwise, things don't block, and that's never a good time. So add it there. Bam, now we can use them. So, where do you think, like wells I think should be in pretty much every city. You know, it makes sense for a well to be nearby, anywhere where the people live. But
yeah,
is there any, where would you like the mills to be though? I think they should be by the 2 bigger farms, but other than that.
Yeah, I think
could give
it
Kiazo.
should be. Let me pull up the map.
Okay. Oh, I hope this all just works the first time. Be a very happy man.
Yeah, I think we should put them nearby, but maybe not direct, just so it adds more. Like, where were you thinking? 2 big farms?
Yeah, so if you take a look at the stream, this is currently what one of the farms looks like. I added this little wheat area by the chicken farm, and this farm is where has cows and sheep, and then down here is where the goblin and the bull quest are. So I was thinking up here, or maybe even in one of Kiazo's buildings. Like maybe the mill is over here, and I up Kiazo to be like the mill keeper. Sandwich wants them to be right beside the banker.
Yeah, I think that's a decent spot.
Like out over to the right here, because you have to walk then.
Yeah, like they don't all have to be away from a bank though. I was thinking one would be like go to the other farm just south of where.
Do you mean this one?
Town? Yeah.
The mining one? Yeah.
So. Okay. It's a big farm.
Yeah, it has all the cows.
Oh, okay.
It has yeah. You can't really see them because it has cow and sheep.
Okay. So that's the wheat they have there, and then
this one the wheat is kind of spread out. It's just kind of like as if they're just plants the cows would eat, right? Like there's a couple wheat. I think there's 2 flax even. That are just kind of spread out and inconvenient. And then this farm actually is like trying to grow the wheat, you know?
Okay. Looks good. Yeah, so we should place 2, I think.
Okay. I kind of like the idea of this one being by Kiazo's town. You know, I don't know why I like that, but I kind of like that. It gives more meaning to this area that's kind of empty. Like if I made a little mill thing here. So until I'm told otherwise, I'm just going to go with that. Because honestly, that's where my heart is bringing me. You got to listen to it sometimes. Chiazo deserves our respect. Probably doesn't matter, but wells usually go deep, so they shouldn't go over where an open spot underground would be. That's true. So don't put them right beside a ladder. Yeah. So that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, let's just put it in this building. Let's expand this building a bit. Give it some meaning. There we go. And then we can put it right there. Let's update his walking pattern. No, that's okay. That'll cover all that. So those walls will get fixed when we rebuild. Alright, so that has a bit more meaning there. Let's do it to the farm down here. Let's give it a nice one. Chiazo makes mad dough, really rakes in the bread. He's really needy. Oh man. He will be good at making that dough though.
Sorry?
I was just answering ironic, but Sandwich did just ask, has Jaegar said anything about XP from item pickup if there are no items to pick up? So I forgot, so there was a bug that was pointed out last stream. I kind of forgot to bring it up with you. But I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but when you use the item pickup spell and there are no items nearby, it'll still consume the essence, but nothing will happen. So it's kind of like but you won't get XP. Nothing will happen, but you won't get XP. So it's like the essence was used, but no XP was gained.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
I also heard there's some... I was reading about it in Balance with Magic. Maybe I can't remember what it was. But I read it in the Discord one morning when I was like waking up and I had to go to work, so I didn't quite get to read it all, but... What was that about? Was it about item pickup? Or...
I don't know what message I don't remember the message you're referring to that you saw before work. Was that like today or?
I think it was last week. I think Sandwich was talking about it. A few other people. I think with Ironic, maybe. Or Nox. I'm just curious what it was. I'm like asking the chat if anyone...
Somebody please.
Yes.
Explain the bugs. Sandwich just said he thinks it was about environment XP rates being low in general. Alright.
Well, someone was saying it was like really fast. I think maybe just out of sarcasm.
Maybe. Alright. Let's build this map. I made some changes. Let's see them. want to get these mills in the game. I want to get the wells. No bugs to report. Nice. We have a flawless game.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Whatever those chips are, they sound so good. I want some chips.
It's my dinner.
Oh. Jelly.
Yeah. Should probably go cook something soon. One egg.
One day. I'm gonna change this. Get rid of that dirt. Nice. Okay, so let's get going here. I kind of want to do something nice back here now. So on the behind layer, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Where is it? So this one, that one. Where is the detailed dirt layer? Detailed dirt, okay. So this is going to be the mill. So clear that up. Let's make this nicer. Let's take some sand. Let's give this a little beach area now that we're just building this out a bit. We're going to want to add our world objects. So one of these guys in the middle here. And then nice little pools. And where's detail sand? Here is detail sand. So now we get to draw some sand in the middle here. Alright, so let's rebuild and see how this looks. Nice little mill area. I think I'm going to change the floor color though. It's the same as the walls. Not barny enough.
Yeah, it looks a little... Well, it's hard to make it round though.
Yeah. Might be better to make it cobblestone or something for the floor. I agree.
Yeah, do we
Stone.
have cobble?
I mean, I don't know if we have cobble, but we have stone. We have imperfect stone. Once this is done building, we'll change that floor pattern. There we go. So now there's a little sandy area. So if we go to detailed dirt. There we go. So let's change the floor tile as you guys just said. Which one do we want? Something like that. Yeah, that'll look good. Maybe right underneath it. Nah, just pure cobblestone. Nice. Okay, so let's add the wells now. So yeah, wells should be away from ladders, outside towns, but within walking distance. And there probably should be one by nearly every city, but maybe some are more convenient than others. Like the Emperor's feels like this should be a place where there's a well on site. Almost like it should be in the center here, but maybe not.
Oh, It'd be a good spot for a well, I think.
It's just that this is a 2-tile wide opening, so it's off center.
Yeah.
Unless it's 4 wells.
We could. Or make them on the corner of the floor, so it's like go up 2. Yeah. If you keep moving your mouse, I can't tell you where to go.
Okay.
2 to the left and 3 down. Yes.
Yes?
And then put the next one 3 to the right of that. And then the next one 3 down.
Okay.
Like that.
Sure. So many wells.
Right.
Love it.
Nice.
Alright. Ironic says the grassy area of Hyrule.
Is thirsty.
This town is thirsty. Oh yeah. By grassy area, you mean this big empty spot? Or like
Just
more
plop it
in
in
the
the
town?
middle. Yeah, actually, it'd be nice just off the path a little bit, you know, just existing. Bringing in water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's too far.
Too far off the path?
Yeah.
Alright.
Try again. I'm not going to hint.
Is this better?
Oh, I meant like more towards the town. A little bit.
Alright. Bam.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice. Let's even...
And then you could do one in the mining guild. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice touch.
Get that. Oh. Oh yeah. Love it. In the mining guild, some thirsty fucks down there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right. Yeah, these guys definitely need it. They're like dust people. Look at this. Their lungs are gonna be so bad. All the coal. Oh, I could never live in like a mine.
Yeah, fuck that.
Have a gator in the wells. Natural Gatorade. Oh, yikes.
The first Gatorade.
Ooh.
There needs to be a well somewhere in that grassy area, I think.
In the grassy area?
Yeah, well, look at that.
The only place with water should have a well?
Yeah, I'm sad of it. Sure.
Sure. Sure.
God.
Okay, so let's see. So that's a lot on the West Coast. All 3 West Coast towns have wells, and nothing else does. So goblins don't need wells; they can drown. Woodcutting guild, though, these guys need a well. Ooh, these guys could have it in the center. I'd be happy with that. Nice. So where's that detailed dirt layer? Bam. Oh, this is such a pristine area. Yeah, no detail dirt here. People use their indoor shoes when they walk on this grass. No, back to this in the middle. The wall can go anywhere. Yeah, I think that's a nice spot. So we need buckets. What about flax rope? You could toss the bucket down there, but how are you gonna get it out?
The well's actually only 1 foot deep.
Yeah, it's like you can just like it looks like it's really deep here, right? But that's just the color of the water. Right.
Yeah, it is.
That's the water.
It's purple a little bit, yeah. Enjoy it.
Those poor people.
They're thirsty, it doesn't help too much. It doesn't quench your thirst. You have to drink like 30 bottles.
Drink 30. 30 waters. Four wells suddenly seems like not enough. Nope. Alright. So, they should be in the game, so let's test this out. What if we made it so that you could like superheat sand and mold it into glass so that you can like drink, like you can like take your glass and put it in the well to fill up your glass with water, then you can drink that for like 1 HP. So you can just keep refilling. It's like a refillable food.
Wow. We could do that with buckets.
Drink out of the bucket?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, that's allowed. Shoot, did I just export to one of these? I think I did. I think I didn't do both. Alrighty. Alright, so let's test this out. So run the server. Oh. Missing actions. This is a weird warning I'm getting. So my well doesn't have any actions because the only thing you can do right now is use a bucket on it. And I'm getting this missing actions warning because of that, but we'll see. It might still just work. I think that warning is misguided.
Which side or which was missing
the well, because it has a use action, not a actions. We'll see if it works or not. If it doesn't work, then...
Well, just define actions with an empty array.
Sure. Let it know it's intentional. Alright, so we'll run this. There we go. Let's see.
I'll be back in a moment, or I'll see if this works first. I'm just gonna get something to eat.
Okay. So I guess... What's a good spot? 180 by 80? Oh. 180 by 50. You need to set the music to loop on SoundCloud. Thank you for pointing that out. I will get to that in a sec. So the well should be to our left. Let me just check. Item, empty bucket, 744. Hey, there's no well here. I can't walk that. It's just transparent. Like I can't walk on it. Okay. Item 744-1. Can I use a bucket? No. Alright, we'll get to him. We'll get to him. Maybe it's just missing the sprite. Like I'm pointing to the wrong sprite, and because it's transparent, we can't even get a click to register. Well, this is unexpected. Thank you for the puns.
Copied the code.
What?
You've copied the server code to the client?
I should have.
Yes, you should have. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. So, can I walk through this one? Nope. There's a wall there. So, it's also here. So, both of them are just invisible. I'm gonna assume that it's not loading my images. Because it's the first time I've run it tonight, so. Error loading sprite sheet, promising. World object mill. World objects mills. I wonder why. World objects. MILLS. Right. Shoot, damn Notepad++. Always freezes when I try to open it. Anyway, I'm going to try rebuilding this because I remember renaming the file and I think that's not actually allowed. So let's do it from the start here. World objects plural underscore mill plural mills dot JSON. Apply that. Save. Yeah, because I'm not getting errors anywhere, so it's, and other than this failed to load sprite sheet, so it's definitely just my JSON build is wrong. Well. I guess I can log in here to test it. Bam, there we go. So after yeah, bam, got him. So now I gotta do the same thing with wells here. So rebuild this. Nice. Okay, so grind mill. Lovely. Spin wheat into bucket of flour. You must have 1 wheat to do this. What is 758? That's it. 758. 2. Let's get myself 1 more bucket just to make sure it does the loop properly. Spin wheat into flour. 2 buckets of flour. Nice. Okay, so I want to add like an empty bucket method so we can empty our buckets. And there's some dirt here that needs to go away. Oh, the well didn't load. I like Vatmos's message in the Discord. It's a good one. We wish you were here, Vatmos. Or if you are here, get back to work. But thank you for hanging out. So yeah, there's no well here, but there should be. So something is still messy here. World object wells. World objects wells.
Is it PNG?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see if my Pixie.js code here is wrong. World objects wells. That looks right. Maybe I didn't copy it into the client right.
I don't think so.
Well,
oh, maybe you did.
let's test it. Let's just a sanity check. Nope, it didn't boot me out of the game. Nothing changed. So we know it's there because I can't walk through it. I have to walk around it. So what is going on? Well, let's take a look. Maybe the world object itself is just trying to load a bad sprite. Well, 1. Well, should be 1.
It starts at 1.
Yeah.
Right index is set to 1.
Yeah, because it's not really an index, right? It's like an ID. But yeah, it's set to 1. I could change it. Oh, you mean the getter though? Yeah. Sorry. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 1 mil 1. And the mill is working, which is...
Where's the well getter?
Right here.
Scroll up. Ah.
Yeah, on my console here, I'm just getting air loading sprite sheet 4 world object wells, like for this guy. Guess it's entity part line 25. That's where I should do my breakpoint. Line 25. Oh, so
is the import spell right?
World objects wells. So those are spelled the same as each other. Let's go to the getter. Yep, those guys are spelled the same. I thought it was the .json, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh.
One more time for my sanity. We take this well. We build into a sprite sheet. World object. World objects, plural. Wells, plural. .json. We apply it. Then we save it. And we put it in there. All right.
If that does it, I have no idea.
If it does?
Yeah, if that fixed it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that did? I did that twice. Okay, whatever. It's here. I did notice that it wasn't auto refreshing the game, so I did a manual refresh too that time, just in case. But I did do.
Assets don't refresh.
What?
Assets don't force a refresh. Images.
I see. Good to know. So you right click on it and you can't do anything.
Well, it's a use action.
I know, but oh yeah, you mouse over, it says bucket. Yeah, I was just trying to think like how do we make this obvious? But yeah, it does say bucket. A water well, you can get water from this. Tool, bucket. I should make it say empty bucket. Or I guess item 744 2. Yeah, I do feel like flipping a table. come on. I put water in that empty bucket on the thing. Okay, so that one didn't work. Well,
okay.
Fill bucket.
I will be back in a moment. I need sustenance.
That's totally fair. Humans must eat.
Yes. Okay.
See
back
ya.
in a sec.
So it's probably this whole use action thing. I think use actions have to be defined in their definition. I think we ran into that last stream. Like yeah, so we're gonna do this a little differently. We are going to go, here's our use actions. Const actions. Here we go. Found it. Isn't this what I'm looking for? Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. So this will be a new method for a new get action, fill buckets with water. So fill bucket. I think this becomes interface ID. So 0, 26. So now we have to go to interface. And wherever the construction one is, destroy the structure. No, I guess I'm looking for the one that's get actions. It's not there? Right, it isn't. We have to go to the well here, and it's about this guy. What is 0, 26? Well, that tells us it needs to be in the first one. So 0, 26. So visible only to owner. It's a cool flag. I like how he has these flags that we can use. Sure. Get action, fill a bucket with water for 0, 60. And then in our getter, the guy's use action is the same way, where it's action, fill bucket with water, 0, 60. So let's copy this to the server. So then bag use action. All right, just gotta copy all the code over here. Oh yeah, so so you guys are aware of GOG Zone, which is I believe you guys should be aware of GOG Zone, right? So that is one of the fan sites that a Discord user Inspiria made. So Inspiria has talked to me about it because he has not updated it much. Like, he hasn't updated it in a while. He hasn't really played the game in a while, and he doesn't really have the motivation to upkeep it. But a lot of players in the community seem to really like it. So essentially, he is totally fine with sending the domain over to me, and people can update it if we want to do something about it. His concern is just that he wasn't a professional. He took it on as a way to learn web development, and he kind of feels like the wiki, it sounds like he feels the wiki might just be more valuable to us. So what do you guys think about it? Should we take over the domain and make it open it up to an open source website for the community to develop? Or should we kind of let it fade away and focus on the wiki? Because you guys have done an amazing job of keeping the wiki up to date the last couple months. Just not really sure how we should handle that, Anyway, so fill buckets of water. Right now, interface. That was the next difference. So over here, we're going to have to go to interface, go to grind, put that underneath. So let's give this a test. Empty bucket. Empty bucket. You must have 744 copper axes to do this. It's been a long day. Oh my god. I had a long day at work today. And getting bugs like that. Oh, that's just making me wanna. It's just ridiculous. Alright, so I got the ID and the number mixed up. So, looks like we need 744 copper axes. Let's fix that. So that is in the getter for for this action. So you must have this ID, one of it. And I'm assuming all the IDs were backwards, that means. So what you want, and how many of it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Not, I want 10,000 of this. Just a different way to read it. Alright, let's test it one more time. Oh, so close. Why did it note 2 really fast and couldn't do the third? That time it did the third. Oh my god, yikes. Okay. Interval. Let's raise this to like 4. Has item. Yes, fill with water. And then this is the flags thing. Repeat action. Yep, that's right. So it gets put on that. And giving you the wrong thing is not cool. So I'm guessing it's that I'm supposed to give us. So let's update this to the client. We don't need this anymore on the well. So restart the server, update the client. Let's check it out. Item 744. So it did 2 at a time. Again. Why? I think it's because the well is defining the actions as well. So it's like inheriting one set and then getting the other. That doesn't make sense to me, but... That doesn't make any sense, actually, but we'll test it out. I would hope this isn't right. So let's try that on the client. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh right, I forgot to put the music on. Ironic, you pointed that out and I just missed it. My bad. It happens. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Who was it that wanted to talk after the stream? Call me Rude Boy. Okay. Message him after the stream. I wonder if that's his Discord or if he's a different person. I should know. Why did it crash? Interface ID is not defined. Oh. 0 ID 60. Let's test it again. Alright, let's do this again. Clear. Items 744, 20 of them. Nice. 28. That's such a better amount of items than 20. Nothing interesting would happen. We have an empty bucket. We have a thing that needs empty buckets. A lot of interesting things happen. So it does need the actual action here. That's so weird. Well, no, that is right. I was hoping this was the case, but it's so weird that it's doing 2 at a time. Is it gonna keep doing 2 at a time? Yeah, why is it doing 2? Two hands equals 2 buckets. Honestly, at this point, it's not a bug, it's a feature, and that's just canon. Agreed. Anyway, wells work. Buckets of flour work. So let's add the empty bucket method we talked about. Yeah. $61. Empty bucket. Build step. So this is very similar. It's basically step type has inventory item a bucket that's empty, one of them. Oh no, a bucket that's full. Oops, shoot. Remove inventory item, your full bucket. Give inventory item our empty bucket. So this becomes a thing. And we're just going to add one little thing here, which is step result fail. Step result dot go to list 2. So basically, if you don't have water, let's do the next check, and let's do the same thing with the flower bucket. Oh, and we should add here that if we do empty our water bucket, do not even continue. Step result pass. Step result end action. So now we're gonna check if we have a bucket of flour. If we do, remove the bucket of flour, and then I'm missing that. Okay, and then we will give a bucket. So what is bucket of flour? Milk 2, thank you. We're going to need to do milk. So and go to list 3. Okay, so sorry, I just want to need to get the IDs out of the code, so I'm just opening it up on my other monitor. So bucket of milk. So this works with water. Just double checking, yes. So then the next one is if we have milk, remove the milk, give a bucket of water. And then the next is bucket of flour. So if we have bucket of flour, remove the bucket of flour, give us a bucket. So now this guy should be good. Kind of want to just put this. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. Okay. So now we'll copy this getter over to the other code. So this goes right under the fill bucket with water. And then now I guess let's get the getter for Bucket of water. Right. Bucket of water does not have a getter. What is a bucket of water? A bucket of water is a mixable cooking item. How pretty. So let's make bucket of water, which has to take all the same variables. So bucket is this dot mixable cooking, so we pass that all in. We return a bucket. So a bucket will still be what it used to be, but now does mixable cooking thing have actions? No, it just has use actions. Okay. So we can just totally hijack dot actions without feeling guilty. And let's see if we can just give this, because all we should have to do is say interface ID is 0, ID is 61, and then we just give the name, not because we need to, but just so that we know we're talking about the action empty bucket. So that should be all we need here. So let's copy this over. Let's get to the getter, or no, get to the item file now. Yeah, so this should become bucket of water. Bucket of water. Where is that? Sorry, I'm on the other monitor. It is... Here we go. So now a bucket of milk. Right now it's just an item, but we're going to need to make I guess a bucket item. So right here we're going to say bucket, which takes all of the things that make up an item. Is equal to this dot item. Pass in all of the variables. Return item. And then we add items actions as the bucket of water action. Beauty. Now we're going to do something fancy here. We're going to say bucket of water is a mixable cooking item. We're going to say a bucket is a this dot bucket, passing in all the same things. And then say bucket of water actions is equal to bucket dot actions. So that way, if we ever update what a cooking item is, then bucket of water will inherit it. And if we ever update what a bucket is, bucket of water will inherit the action change. So that is probably the best way we can kind of organize that for the time being. So now bucket of milk becomes an item. Bucket of flour becomes becomes a bucket. Let's do the same with the client. Hello, welcome back. Bucket of milk. Bucket of flour. Very fancy. Thank you. I'm glad you were following. Wasn't just rambling to myself. All right. So let's see if the fact that it hasn't loaded has me worried. No, that looks okay. Why hasn't it loaded? Oh, get item bucket is not a function. I guess I didn't copy over the getter. Yeah, I didn't. So here we get to the getter. So whatever bucket and bucket of water is. Bucket of water becomes. Bam. Alright, we got it. Empty bucket of water. Really? Come on. Empty. Okay. Not a problem. So it's probably because I have this backwards. I gave too much info to the definition and not enough to the implementation. So this guy is who needs all this. Let's try that. Server. Oh, I did it on the right one. Okay, so we'll do it on this one. So bucket. Let's try that. One drop at a time. Yep. Emptying buckets is hard work. Really?
What are you working on us?
I'm just trying to make it so that you can empty buckets of water, milk, and flour to get a empty bucket again. I've got the flour, yeah, the mills are done and the wells are done. So I'm just making it so you can empty that, and then I was going to move on to the whole goblin equipping the dagger for the quest thing. But I don't know why this isn't working. It's a real shame. Does it work with other buckets? 748. 748.
Where was that action?
I put it in the map, like in interface ID 0.
No, where was that action? Go to the code for it.
Oh.
So you added to bucket of water?
Yeah, before I had, yeah.
Scroll up a bit.
Well, this isn't bucket right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the buckets get this. I originally had this in the actual interface file, but now I moved it into here for the time being.
So even buckets have an empty bucket option?
Buckets, I guess this should be full bucket. Full bucket has a method to empty, or an action to empty the bucket out.
Oh, I see. The action for emptying shouldn't include every ID. It could possibly be a...
Oh, I know that. Like I was saying, it used to be in the interface file. Like I thought it would be reused. Now, because I know it's here, I would just pass it in as a parameter, like the empty and full version. But I'm just saying, I'm wondering why it wasn't working to begin with. Because if I have to cut it out, I didn't want to rewrite it after. If I did just put it in the wrong location.
I think you should write it simpler anyways for the ID. Because, like, this is how you would do it, but...
No, I just meant if I had to move it back.
Because you're making it so complex, you might be work.
Okay. Full bucket. This ID. And it knows what an empty bucket is. So...
Like, just hardcode the ID for whatever the first full bucket would be, which I guess would be bucket of water.
Yeah, well, now this is their ID. So...
Okay.
That will be the ID of bucket of water or whatever. I tried it with flour too, so I know it's not about that. Okay, let's just see if it just needed to be simple. Oh. Let's get to item. Okay. Getter 480 or 408. What do we have there? Oh yeah, this is a full bucket. Okay. Okay.
Still not working?
No, like I think it's just the action isn't getting called. That's more.
You copied the code over, right?
Yeah.
To the cloud.
Yeah, they are up to date. Send client message. So send client message is just one params thing, and it's the message, right? Emptying bucket.
I believe so. Maybe just double check. It might have a ID, message ID.
Hate this whole bundle thing. Here we go. Doesn't look like it. We should be in the clear. Alright, let's check it out. No, okay.
You don't.
Well, I pressed it, and right as I pressed it, an error message appeared, but it was just about a local host can't connect to a page, and I was like, that doesn't make sense, but that wasn't it. Let's just double checking. Empty bucket, bucket of water. Nice name. Love it. I wonder why this is. Do I need the steps in the base definition? I don't think I should.
No.
I'm just going to test if that fixes it, though. Just for my sanity.
You're going to have to change the ID variables.
Could you just delete the bucket and replace it with an empty one on the same tick? That is what this code does. It's more the fact that it wasn't being called. Like, the first step is send the client this message, and the client didn't get the message. So I know that this isn't even happening. But literally, it's, do we have the bucket that's full? If we do, remove the full bucket, and now that we know there's an empty spot, give them the bucket, like the empty one. So I'm gonna have to change the IDs, you said?
Yeah, you just move this into interface and look on line 424, 425. You use variable ID.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, and this was right. This is why I had it all written out before. All right, we'll try bucket just to see if this fixes it. Nope.
Try not using a defined interface ID. Like use one that's has no name.
Okay. So 57. I don't like when there's no error messages, you know?
I think it's because, have you fully copied the code recently? Because you're changing variables there, but there might be something else missing from like getter or interface.
I'll check. I'm pretty sure they're in sync, but let's see. So I'm just going to put them on two different monitors. It's easier. Okay, so what has changed in these files? So from server to client, let's water step. We know those are good. Alright, let's check out interface. Item. Yep. I didn't see any changes, but I copy pasted them all over, so let's see if anything was off. No. And it's not sending the message, so it's just straight up not calling the actions. This is weird. Am I wrong about this? It's like, I mean, it's all buckets, yeah, so it's, but yeah, it's dot actions.
Oh, you're using interface ID 0, which is for map.
Which one should it be?
5.
5? What's 5 is inventory?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're also going to have to change your ID because it'll be different. So I'd go back and check.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, food was using 5 too. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So it's not going to be 57. Let's gut this boy.
Yeah, exactly.
And move
Trying
him.
to dump the well.
Trying to dump the well, then no. Yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright, 5. Adventure inventory. This is looking promising. So, 35.
Don't add a new one, just use one that has no name.
Okay. So, 32 it is. So 532. So copy this object. Oh, wrong one. Over here. So let's go to interface, and we just straight up don't need this. Nice. Oh, now it's gonna work.
See that? Oh, so.
Bucket of water. So it
Nice.
doesn't inherit the name though. Or I mean, it doesn't override the name.
Oh, then just delete the name.
Just
Go
so
back to the interface.
oh, because it's blank? Okay. There we go.
Nice. Character customization. We actually almost finished it. At least hairstyles.
And skin
And,
tones.
And skin, yes. And skin color. And then you can also buy shirts and pants right now. But we would also add, I guess, character, like body customization and basic clothing customization. We didn't get to release it yet. There's still a few things that just been kind of put away for the meantime. I think we're going to try and get it out before Congregate still.
Yeah, no, that's definitely on my list of things I want to revisit for Congregate. Back then, I really didn't understand how the whole storage thing worked under the hood, but I think now I know a lot more about this game engine that I think I can help push that through, because that's really where my knowledge fell short and I really needed your help, and we're in different cities, so it was kind of hard to work on that one together.
Yeah.
So it's why all the NPCs have hair, because like that doesn't store to your character state, and yeah, that it was alien to me at the time. Eloria is a sausage party right now. No woman anywhere. Oh yes, you know.
Oh
it.
yes.
Oh yes, you know it. I'm just looking at it now. Yep. Oh yeah, just men on this island. I'm tempted to draw a bunch of clothes and hairs. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. What's my favorite hairstyle? Can I change the hairstyle from in here? I think Mom is the only one who has my favorite hairstyle. Set position. You can't stop me. I won't stop you. Go for it. My favorite hairstyle. Oh, I'm off. Set position 50-50. Almost. Position 46, 170. Yeah, there we go. Yes, here we go. My favorite hairstyle that got made when I started trying to draw these was this one that I called what was it? Midlife Crisis. That's what it's titled in the code. The bald on top, gray on the side, or short on the sides. Love it. I like always having a helmet on just so that my guy doesn't look bald.
You don't like him looking like a cute...
Nope. Oops.
A clown fit.
There we go. We're back. A clown outfit. Love it. Almost Picard. Oh yeah, so emptying the buckets worked. So that is good. I suppose we're now on having the goblin equip stuff. So let's... I think he's getter quest goblin. Or child goblin? Yeah, quest child goblin. That's... walk adjacent to him. So I guess it's just in here I add build step, step type. Is it give equip item the step? Sounds right.
I think so. Give equipment item, yeah.
Okay, let's Google it. How does this work? Not Google it. We'll find a result. Search it. Okay. So we say
slot, item ID, item state.
Okay. So slot right hand is 1. Item ID is 13. Item state null? What do I do for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 0 is head. 21 for helmet, I believe. Alright, and then he fought the bull in 1. You have finished the quest. So then you talk to him here. And he remove... No, not remove. Unequip. How do you unequip?
Remove equipment item?
Remove inventory item. Maybe you pass null into the give equip?
Well, that IntelliSense you're using right now is only if it's come up before in that file. So it's probably...
Remove equipment item. Yeah, that does exist. You are right. Damn bad IntelliSense.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. It does not connect.
Yikes. Slot ID. Okay, so I don't have to say what I'm removing. I just remove it. Does that... So that means I'm assuming that remove unequip item puts it back into your inventory, right?
No, it just that's why you need it. Normally, if you have like an equipment action, they'll be removed and then also added to inventory.
Okay, good to know. Alright, so let's take the quest goblin, copy him over.
I guess so.
It's like
we're a part of it.
Yeah. Tippy. Damn Tippy. Did it twice.
Are you feeling tippy, Carson?
Feeling Tippy. Step tip. Tippy. Alright, now does it run? Cool, looks like it. Where's my step tippy? Here we go. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, so let's make a new user. Skip this tutorial madness. Set position 160, 50. Alright, let's test this out. Oh yeah, so Jaegar, I was experimenting with making this bull aggressive, because he's an angry bull, you know, bullying the goblin. I thought it'd be cool, like, right? He gets to fight you. And then I did it on a new character, and he just, like, insta-killed me. And trying to complete the quest... yeah, every time I tried to complete the quest, it was like, talk to the goblin and then run out of the bounds while the bull's chasing you. It added some character to it. It was the Dark Souls of Guilds of Gods.
What's the combat level of the bull?
11. He just hit me. He just beat me up. Then the child goblin's 28. Oh yeah, so
the child goblin's higher combat level than half the goblins.
Is he? Oh shoot, you're right. That's not right. I guess I have to make the bull really weak then. Just a really, like a little dog syndrome bull.
You could make a bull like level 4.
Okay. Make him weaker.
And then the child like level... I guess you want to make sure he doesn't die though.
Yeah, that was a part of it, is I had him weaker before and he died, so I made him like... I basically made him strong enough to kick the bull's butt. Bull, go bye-bye. Oh wait, I've equipped this stuff. And he's not attacking the bull.
He puts it in your hand and puts your helmet on. Alright, go kick his ass.
Was the bull just out of range? Because I do like a find for it. What?
Congrats, guys.
What? I didn't mean to finish the quest. And he gave me my stuff back. Because he unequipped it. How nice. Oh, see, that's the thing. You talk to the bull. Every time you talk to the child goblin after, he says that mean bull's back, and then he runs after the bull and beats him up. Old school, it is possible to make NPCs important so they don't die, rather they just go down and heal up a bit. That might be worth considering. But another day.
I think you can do that already.
Can we?
I'm just thinking.
Okay. Beat him up, bull. Aha.
You could just give him really high hit points, or just high defense.
The child goblin looks so funny. He's like it's like a slightly shorter goblin with his clothing up to his neck with emo hair. I am a child. He screams. Okay, so anyway, this give equip item thing was not okay. Is there ever an example in the game right now where we equip or unequip an item on an NPC? Probably not.
No, I'm thinking how you could do it, if there is a way.
I feel like I'm gonna have to make new steps.
Yeah, you might have to. It's unfortunate because the only thing you have to do is call this same exact code of the step on this dot other entity rather than this dot enacting entity.
At least they'll be easy steps to make.
Yeah. I also just put into the game the cannot die.
Oh, okay.
So.
Alright, how do I... Is it like on the character?
It's a def.
Like a character def thing?
Yeah, so you just write it in.
Okay, what do I literally type here? I mean, I guess I don't have it yet, so I shouldn't add it yet. It'll just crash.
No, it won't crash. It just will be ignored.
Right. Okay, so it's just cannot die? Like...
Yeah. Camel case.
Equals true?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Beauty. Nice. Easy mode. Okay. It's the one nice thing when you have the game engine. Like, as much as Unity is really nice, and it's nice to have those big, all-powerful engines, when you own it completely from scratch like this, it's nice that Jaegar was able to just, like, add that feature. You know? That literally, it's like, Aeronic's just like, you should be able to do this. And Jaegar's like, oh, that wouldn't be hard to add, and literally adds it during the conversation.
Yeah, done.
Sadly, not every feature's that easy, but... He shouldn't die. Adds lich mode. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I have to make some new steps. That is where we're at. Okay, so give equipment item. Can I duplicate this? No. Give NPC equipment item.
Okay, I'm slowly getting the quest interface done. Quest and achievements.
Ooh, nice. So you said, okay, so you said to change it from owner entity to enacting entity, right? Wait, is it other? Is there 3? Owner, other, and enacting? Or is there just 2?
There isn't owner. Enacting is owner. Oh, sorry, other is owner.
Owner means the other, okay. So owner entity means the other guy. Okay.
Yeah.
And then step remove. Where's that?
What step would this be attached to, though?
What do you mean, what step? Like,
what action? What step list?
In the talk to list of the goblin.
Oh, so it's on the goblin?
On the goblin, yeah. The goblin
Okay.
should be the owner, so that does make sense.
You're good. I wasn't sure if it was like on a continue after.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I had that before where it's like, if it's on the goblin, like if I put it in that step code, or in the talk to, it's always enacted on the goblin, but if I did it in the dialogue continue with code, which is in the same chain of events, right? Like if I put it on that side, it was you were the owner, which was kind of interesting. Okay, so remove equipment item becomes remove NPC.
Call it remove owner, not remove NPC.
Okay. Remove owner. Equipment item. Rename. Give owner. Give owner. Give owner. So this becomes Oh yeah, I guess I have to add it to now step. Step in type def. Give owner NPC or inventory item. That's it. Remove inventory item. Remove owner inventory item. Owner, remove owner. So many remove owners. Give inventory item. Give owner inventory item.
Do you need to give owner an item?
Yes.
Inventory item?
Like, give him the dagger and then take it away?
But would he actually have it on his character? I don't believe characters have inventories.
Is inventory the wrong one? Equipment, that is what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I was like, what do you mean? How else are we going to do it? Right, okay. Equipment item. Give owner. Hey, characters should have inventories. Oh, wait, it's addition.
I considered it at first when I was first designing it. Should everything have inventories and like it drops everything and like stats that gain, but it was going to be too much data for server. Well, maybe not, but it's not hard to add back.
The owner's a bad word to search for.
There's code to disable giving XP to characters specifically. Because it already works, it just doesn't. It wasn't a good idea, I don't think. Just add everything. Okay, I mean, I think we still have to host it ourselves. We have to host our own servers, but we use their servers for authentication. Unless they like party with us.
I'd party with them. They seem cool.
I think so. Congregate, if you're listening right now, let's party.
Oh yeah. This doesn't exist anymore. Remove owner. I think that's right on the server. Copy this over to client. Step type def. Give owner equipment model. Oop. Put it there. Does the server accept that? Carson, did you ever get a reply from Undermine's dev about partnering on Discord? I did not. No. I submitted a bug report on their website. Trying to make them know I'm a good person. And I sent a DM and no reply yet. So I'm being patient. If I don't get a reply soon, people are busy. Busy people. But
just send them more bug reports.
Make it known. Well, what my thought is it's a partnership, right? So if you go to their partners channel, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 indie games, all made by Vancouver companies. So I'm going to just join the Discords of the other groups and just keep asking until one of them is like, yeah, you can join, and helps me. But we're starting with Undermine. And yeah, if I never get a reply, we'll just go through the list of them. Someone will say yes. I just out of curiosity, because I recognize the guys' names, like the owners' names, or kind of. I looked them up on LinkedIn, and for both of them, I'm a second connection. So I've never met either of them, but hopefully they saw that I stalked their LinkedIn, because you get notifications over that. And they're like, this man's serious.
They're friends.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's a random Vancouver recruiter who added me. So just shows how many people she adds. But I'm gonna pretend we have a friend in common. Alright, so let's get back to the goblin here. So now let's give owner equipment item, and let's remove owner equipment item. Let's restart the server. Let's do the same thing on the client. If this just works, man, I'm gonna be so excited. Might even pour myself a drink. Maybe not, actually. It's Friday night, or not Friday night, it's Thursday night. Can't go wild on Thursday nights.
You don't?
Not anymore, dude. I'm old. I feel very old. It's okay. We can. Oh. ID of undefined. What are you getting at? Type def. Not give owner. Did it again. Give owner. Equipment item. Step give owner inventory item is unused. There we go. Step give equipment item. Give owner equipment item. Client probably has a similar thing going on here. So give owner equipment item. Nice. Remove owner equipment item. Client looked okay, actually. So let's see. Oh, I guess I've already done the quest. position. 60, 60, 0. There we go. Alright, so we talked to the guy. Do the arm layers over or under the torso? I believe they are over. No. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So the arms are over the torso. However, with clothing on, they seem to be behind.
Nice.
So it depends if you're talking about skin or whether you're talking about clothing. Yes, quite. I just noticed NPC's eyes are the same distance apart as their nipples. Oh god. Actually?
Random GOG.
Yeah. Oh yikes, yeah, the nipples are definitely off.
So do we widen the nipples? Or bring the eyes closer together?
I think expand the nipples. Alright,
Like the
nipple expansion.
Distance.
Nope. Whole expansion, man. Nipple expansion. Next patch.
Give him big old pancakes.
God. Alright. Symmetrical as hell. 10 out of 10. Peak performance. Please don't awaken anything in the chat, Carson. Alright, let's test this out, guys. 13-1, we got our dagger. 21-1, we got our helmet. Let's put the shirt back on. Alright, so we talked to the guy. Nothing happened. You must have one copper dagger to do this. Well, it's not a good... Come on, talk.
Yeah, it's called perfect symmetry.
Oh yeah, perfect symmetry. You may not like it, but this is peak male. Oh yeah. Okay, so I got a crash. Cannot read equip of undefined.
Yeah. Stab for it? Go to the step.
Like, I can air check that, but that's weird that the goblin didn't have.
Does have an equipment?
I don't know if the goblin...
Yeah, I guess breakpoint and see what happens.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk to him. Bam. So, owner entity is the child goblin. And he has no equipment.
Right. They only have appearance. So...
How did I add shirts to him? I'm confused. Wait. How did we...
You don't add to equipment, you just add what the... or you set what the entity look is.
Okay.
So it should be an appearance. Somewhere. A function you would call that would set equipment.
Is it state appearance?
What?
Trying to find the file.
Entity look.
Entity look. Entity def?
Oh. No. Just go to entity def. Are you in it?
Yeah, I'm in entity def.
Is there an appearance in there, or is that a character? Check character def for an appearance.
It's probably character def. Yep. So it's a character look. Okay, what's the character look give us? Not much. So, 1 second. So when I set this whole goblin thing, and we say like the child goblin has clothing. How are we doing it? Equipment model. Equipment model. So it does have an equipment model, even if it doesn't have equipment. Come on, I'm starting to get sleepy. I want to finish this. Come on, where is this? So that's character def. So character look takes the character def. So character look. Interesting. Get equipment model. So updating the equipment model wouldn't just automatically redraw or anything, right?
Sorry?
So directly updating the entity's definitions equipment model wouldn't just force a redraw, right?
No. Yeah, this is kind of where we came back to before. The issue of updating stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There must be a way. I think there is a way. Or no, that's right. We had to destroy the model.
Oh, yeah.
But you shouldn't have to do that with equipment. Equipment for players. I'll take a look. Because it should be some calling equip.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, like just what does equip do?
Yeah.
That's a good call. What does equip do?
It calls the equipment change server message.
That is convenient. I see the change sound. Is that what this set entity at slot does? Yes, there we go. Equipment change. All right.
And then in equipment on the client's. It goes to set entity at slot, which calls remove model parts or add model parts.
Okay.
So you just need to call add model part with
on the server?
No. On the server, you send the server message, and you can send that server message as a client message, meaning it can be just client-sided.
Ooh.
So it looks something like this. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Call Me Rude Boy asked us, were y'all thinking about putting a search bar for the bank?
Yeah, actually, I was really considering doing that. We have a search bar done for items used in a few things already, so it's like super easy to add. I might take a look at doing it right now, because you're right, I was thinking of that earlier today again.
Cool. Glad we're all on the same wavelength here.
You betcha.
Oh, yeah. Client. So that first adventure.uid is like, this is the client who's getting the message, and then that later ref ID is like, this is the NPC who has the change, right?
Sorry?
The first adventure.uid in the message you sent me is like, this is who receives the client message, and that ref ID later on is the owner entity's ref ID, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, so that makes sense.
And then I believe, let me see what is used for.
Do I pass null as the item ID if I'm unequipping? Probably. Like, I'll check it out, but I'd assume so.
Oh, shoot. So, the only thing you're going to have to change...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, never mind. You'll have to add a small case for... See on line 51 there?
Yep.
You'll have to add an else case for that, because that if statement is for checking if it's a user character.
Hmm. Okay. So it's instead of an, what's the other if it's not
A character.
It's just a normal character, right? Thank you.
Yeah. And then directly call appearance. You also probably want to double check with an if check on appearance to make sure the character has an appearance.
Okay. So make sure the appearance dot set entity at slot, I'm guessing. Yes. Okay. So slot ID.
No, I believe no.
No. All right. Let's check it out. Shoot. What's it called? Character look? No.
I believe it's called entity look here.
Yes. Entity look.
So if you do a set, it doesn't even exist here. Yeah, you want to call add model parts.
Add model parts. Or remove if it's a null. Okay. And that one's the name. Oh, this is just annoying. Okay. So add a definition.
The addition to having items darken, which don't match the search. The search, the way it works is it matches best case to the word. So it will put it in order of exact, and then how close it matches the letters. So it doesn't quite need the darkening, and it's kind of nice how it orders it.
Character handler.
You'll always know the matching ones in the top left.
So switch on. So 0 means head. That's not true. What's it called? Now I'm forgetting stuff. So if we go to model, humans, no. If we go to the getter for helmet, here we go. Head worn, right. Left leg worn, right. Okay. Now I remember. So go back here. Head worn. Is equal to arm worn.
Cloud outfit's already done.
What? Oh my god. Oh man. That's nice. Look at that.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Look at that clown outfit. I am a fan. Look at that, guys. That is a good outfit. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Sad this whole goblin thing required actual new work. But whatever. elbow, left shoulder, left elbow. This becomes is that it? Left. So it's trying to figure out what the worn things are named. Damn bundles. Head worm, left leg worm, right leg worm. Okay. This becomes left leg worn, left shin worm, and then the right leg versions. This becomes right arm worn, and then right forearm worn. Left arm worn, and left forearm worn. Remove that model part. Okay, otherwise, we first need to get the definition. And add it. So the next, so parameter 3 is the ID of what you're trying to equip, right? So I guess that means,
yeah.
What is it? Dagger has models. Oh, right, it's a right tool, left tool. Okay.
It's passing you the ID of the item ID.
Yeah.
So you would be able to request the model from the item.
Yeah, sounds
From
good.
ID.
Left tool. Is equal to items. I guess we don't have items required up here. Import items from type def item. That's what gets exported here. Item, which is an array. Okay. So character handler item at params 3. If item doesn't equal, or if item entity appearance add model part item. Whew. Well, let's see if that all works. There's a lot of little changes, so something's gonna break, but if it doesn't, we'll do a dance. A happy dance.
I'm for a happy dance.
Nope, it crashed. Okay. What do we got?
No happy dance.
Oh, easy. No, easy fix. It's client manager is undefined. So we got to import client manager. Wait, who's client manager? Is that server? Yeah, like what file? Oh, it's network client manager.
Yeah.
I thought he was beside manager, server manager.
Should probably be in managers.
Network. Okay. Whatever. This will be fine. As long as it works. A slow, sad dance. Okay. Slow, sad dance. Not a fast, happy dance. Ugh. Oh, but no air. Wait, is that better or worse?
Good point. Means there's no bugs, right?
Except it didn't do anything. It didn't even open the dialogue. Oh well. I'd say it's good enough to go live. Oh, hey look, there is an error.
Agreed. Ship it.
Adventure is not defined. Well, silly. It's because it's this dot enacting entity. Easy bugs. When's the last time you hit the chest? Looking a bit weak in that area. Already. Come on, bud. Don't be mean. You know I gym all the time. Every single day. I don't stop. I never left the gym.
He's literally there right now. The curtain behind it is gym equipment.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like, no joke. That's where I do all my best moving. All my flexing. Streaming from the weight rack. Where is the alpha wolf? I am the
He's under the volcano.
Oh.
Around the back.
Server message is not defined. All these things I have to apparently include. Okay, so hopefully it's just those two. This dot enacting entity UID. I'm sorry I misworded that. I mean, he's not here when he should be. Cannot find this module.
What do you mean he's not there? He's there.
I'm right there. Invisible wolf. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh yeah. Stabby stabby. Bull go bye bye. Oh, but he didn't wield it. Come on, he's just beating up the bull. That's just animal abuse.
All of them.
Slap the cow. What the? Alright. Silly bug. Let's try again. Oh, except I'm gonna need a new NPC now.
Does it work to leave the cave and come back?
Sorry, to leave the cave.
I'm talking to...
Oh, okay.
Come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy.
Set position. 70. Shoot. That took way more tries than it should have. Alright, it's gonna work the first time here. Item 13.1, item 21.1. No. Oh, it's the game that crashed. Ooh, something happened. Cannot read 13 of undefined. Character handler. Where was I? Alright, it's on the client. Cannot read 13 of undefined. So item is undefined. This. Okay. Now this is gonna work. Then I'm gonna take a short break. Ooh. Wrong one. What you working on? Welcome, baby shark. Right now we're just finishing up getting these goblins to equip and unequip. And there's some annoying bugs going on, but it'll work this time. Oh, nope. 13 of undefined. I'm gonna take a short break once I fix this. But I thought this was already going to be fixed. Like 8 times I said that ago. But this time, it's about to work. Just watch.
Let's hope so.
It didn't break, but he's back to not equipping it. Oh, that's a bit better. Air loading asset. Entity part line 21. Right, it's because I'm not adding the item. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, so it's that keys is equal to object keys item dot model params. I'm gonna have to double check that. Or let I is 0, I is smaller than. So item at model params at keys at I. And what is it? Model parts? Oh, model params, model parts. No, it's just model. Okay. Not gonna jinx myself. Item 1. So he wants his stuff. He gets his stuff. Oh, he wielded it. He equipped it. Finally.
Nice.
Okay. And then when I talk, he should unequip it. And he gives me my stuff, and he's back to normal. Nice. And the quest is done. Finally.
I did it.
Nice. Alright. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'll leave you looking at the game chat. Alright. One moment, guys. Or are we? Jaegar, are you there? Hello, sirs.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I'm back too.
Nice. Anyway, so we have finished up the list of things that we plan, or at least we plan to do tonight, other than getting it tested and deployed. But this is good. We've got the goblins doing their whole quest thing, the whole equipping. We've got the new mill for making the flour. You can fill the buckets with water. You can empty them out. Got some little map updates too in. I think tonight was pretty good for an evening stream.
I think so too. I was working on the new quest tab, which is kind of required just so that Carson can get his changes in. And then I've been working on some small, just quality of life stuff and little bug fixes I've been noticing. For lapidary and enchant, will be hopefully this weekend. I'll have a full day. I can sit down and finish off the rest of it.
Okay, sounds good. Would that be just when are you working? Like when will that be? Do you think?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday? Okay. Sounds good.
I'll have to see though, but I'll probably be with the stream tomorrow as well.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully guys, hopefully we finish up all of our bugs and stuff. Not bugs. Not that we've seen bugs, but hopefully we finish up all the testing and get this all releasable so this weekend everything can go live. That'd be nice. Anyway, oh, sorry, we have one question though. Call Me Rude Boy asked, what do you get when you incinerate wolf paws? I can quickly look that up, but I think we're going to be turning the stream off here in a second. I'm getting pretty tired. Wolf paw incinerates into... Is that right? Force or earth shards, force, and sharp? That sounds right? Yeah. So earth, force, and sharp you'll get out of wolf paws. Anyway. Oh. Just realized I should have been in this mode the whole time. Now I think I got the whole alpha wolf comment earlier. I didn't have it on dual stream, so Lady wasn't on the screen. Okay. She was invisible. I see. Alright, well, yeah, we're going to be tuning out here, guys, so thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.
Good night, y'all.